Hello, look who I've got with me today.
Did you miss me a couple of days?
I did. So the one before, when was it? 2 days ago, I wasn't feeling well, which I've explained yesterday, but can perhaps briefly say that I wasn't really well. My blood pressure drops so much, and so I wasn't. And yesterday, Shamit was working hard.
I can't remember what I was doing, to be honest.
Was working hard. So
It's definitely working, but I can't remember what was working.
Hello. Sending you all our love. Okay, so today. Hello. Now, today was a rather busy day because let me show you what we did. Dun, da, da, dun, dun, da.
There's been a lot of baking going on today.
So this is what we call flaunes. So I've been making this all day. So this is how they're meant to be. They smell really good, actually. And I've still got some here that they need to go in the oven. So this is what's happening. And also,
there's some in the oven already, is there?
Yeah, there's some in the oven. I think they should be ready anytime soon. So you're more than welcome to join us for a nice cheesy pastry. That's my love. That's to post it to friends. So.
Oh right.
I made some extra because I know lots of secret friends, they can't get some of the very particular ingredients that those things, the yeast, the pastries that requires for. So they kind of kindly asked me if I could post some of the Easter bakings I've done. Can you just bring me the brioche that I'm going to show them to? And hello, Warren. We got Warren. He says, hello, Charlotte and Diana. Yes.
Oh, God. Nearly dropped it.
All that hard work. So Tsureke is ready. This is what I'm going to be posting to friends here in London. So I made them small. So as you can see, I made them small so I can nicely fit them in.
How big are they meant to be? Like normal bread, is it?
Do you want to bring the bigger one so we can show them how the big ones? So
where's the bigger one?
It's in that tray over there. Yeah.
Oh, right.
So this is what we are posting to friends.
This is not done yet.
This is not done yet. So this is how big it should be. If you're making it for a family house, then you would want it to be quite big and it will rise because it's got yeast in it. So it's going to kind of double its size and it's really nice and tasty. It's like brioche bread. Do you mind putting it on top of the oven so it helps the yeast to raise? And you may want to put the towels on too. Okay. So let's put the flaunes away. So this is flaunes. That's how we call them, flaunes. And I've got here, my sister says, how about you post some to your sister?
It won't get there.
How do you want me to post it? Oh my God, I'm not sure if they're going to arrive too. Mungal, how are you? We're very well. I've been baking all day today, so I've taken the time to do the traditional baking that there is in during the traditions that we have in Cyprus. I've been doing that all day.
There's something else you did today, isn't it?
Yes, so I also made a cauliflower pizza. So those who follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the cauliflower pizza that I made.
I've got a picture, two pictures.
So Shamit, because he currently does what's called the keto diet, so he can't have any carbohydrates, he can't have anything. Or is it mainly carbohydrates?
Mainly carbohydrates, but I'm doing a bulletproof keto diet. So I'm actually not having food in the morning. I'm having the bulletproof coffee, if you guys know what that is. I also figured it out, just came up, so I'm just giving that a try. It's a coffee mixed with butter and MCT oil. So it's I'm still adjusting. I'm not even sure I've gone into keto. It's been what, day 3, 4?
This is your third day on keto diet,
yeah. No, well, I started on Monday, isn't it? I think I started on Monday.
No, I think this is your third day of keto diet.
No, I started on Monday. Today's Thursday. It got to be 4th day.
But it doesn't matter how many days Shamit has been on a keto diet. So today we made cauliflower pizza. So all day baking today, making traditional Easter stuff. And this is the pizza. It was really nice and tasty. And it doesn't...
I can confirm.
it feels like you're having a pizza, but it's not a pizza. So if you really want to have a pizza, this is not what you're going to go and make. You would want to go and buy yourself a nice pizza, but this is a nice alternative if you are. Shamit is doing this special diet, so if you are into this kind of stuff, then definitely cauliflower pizza is a nice and fulfilling dish to have. So as I said, all day today I was really engaging, and so we got a very multi-international house. I've got my mother-in-law, so she was helping me out with the flaunes. So it was quite interesting when I made the dough. She was like, "Oh, this is chapatis." I was like, "No, they're not chapatis," but it's the same principle. You just roll out the dough, and that's what we were doing. She was helping me out doing the flaunes and the tsurekia, which is brioche bread. And I'm going to be prepping them today, so hopefully tomorrow morning we can post it to some friends here in London that they can't have it this year because they couldn't get the ingredients. So this is what we're going to do. But I wanted to ask you, how are you coping during this time? How are you doing? How is you and your family? How is everyone? And where are you seeing us from? Which country are you watching us now? It would be great to know.
I know some of you are watching from UK because I can see who they are.
And I've got Everly. Hi, Diana. We're very, very nice.
What does that mean?
It means I'm a very good, I mean like a housewife. That's the translation. I'm very good. I made all this.
I can attest to that. I'm not sure about the housewife itself. What I'm saying is that I've got no complaints in terms of food.
No complaints.
And taking care of the house. I'm pretty much like.
It's done for you.
Yeah, all I do is work and
provide. No, it's,
play games.
Maybe an interesting topic, because we had this number of times. So when we have family and friends over, mostly when we have friends over for dinner, when the couples especially, we talk about about equality, and it's interesting to see the views that they've got. So we definitely met some couples that they have the belief that, okay, whatever it is, it needs to be half. So for example, if I'm going to cook, you're going to wash the dishes. So if I'm going to cook, you wash the dishes. If I do the kitchen, you do the living room and whatever. So are you one of those that you would categorize the work because you've done something that
50,
means
50, yeah.
The 50-50 way? Do you believe in that?
Do you actually create a plan, and you put a plan on some sort of board or something with the tasks for each day for each person and so on? I've heard this, so it's really? I don't think there's anything. Well, everyone's got their own way of dealing with stuff.
Have you heard about board as well?
Yeah, I've heard about board. Someone made a board, and then you had like stickers, and you get stars if you complete your tasks. So if you put the laundry, or if you wash the dishes, or you cook for that day, whatever your tasks are, you get a star. So it keeps you motivated, which is exciting, I think, for if you work that way. For us, it's different, isn't it?
For us, it is different. I am not a believer about 50-50 in this respect, and I'm going to explain why. I feel that there are no protective measures once you enter into a relationship. If you're going to be thinking, oh, it needs to be fair and equal, but what is fair, what's equal in a relationship? What I mean by that is, I personally don't mind cooking, but there are days I'm going to come back from court and I'm absolutely knackered, and Shamit is not going to wait for me to tell him, oh, could you please make me some food? He would know, and if it's about 9 o'clock and I came back from Birmingham, he would have food ready for me. I don't even have to ask him. It is kind of given. So I think it's about reaching that level and working with your other half towards how can I say it, to understand each other's needs, and it's about being one, not about being half or being 40-60 or whatever that is.
50-50, that's the way it works, isn't it? Equality, that's what they say.
Equality.
I think is one of those, isn't it? People need to understand that it's not about because you say equality, it's not about 50-50 exactly. Yeah. Or I'll wash the dishes today, so you wash it tomorrow, or something like that. It's more around playing to your strengths. So I'm probably good at some of the IT stuff or computer stuff, and then you're really good at baking, and I can't bake. I can't bake. I never baked, actually. Oh my god, I never baked. So I can't bake.
A moment of realization, he never baked.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out. I was trying to think, because I cook. I don't cook as much as Diana does. I don't have the imagination cooking that Diana does. I maybe don't even have the patience that Diana has. You enjoy cooking. You enjoy baking.
No, not always. But I know that there's
but you enjoy you like spending some time and exploring different things, and it's like the cauliflower pizza. I mentioned it yesterday because I saw
and I
something,
knew it. I was like,
she knew
I
already,
can do
and she
it.
goes, "Oh, I know how to do it." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because I like watching it.
Because I've never been a guy that.
But there's something else that you're really good at. Actually, he's very good at organizing. I can give him a storage that it's complete mess. I can give him a cupboard that it is about to fall apart, and he can organize it perfectly fine. Absolutely great. I have not patience for that. I'm going to be one of them, like hitting it and squeezing it and just lose my patience. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to get out of here, and I can't do it. I just literally can't do it. I don't have the patience for that at all.
I've got a peace of mind. I've got the peace of mind. I can just do it and put it in the right place. I'm very good at hiding things. But then I'm very good at not finding those things because I hide them so well. I can't even find them myself.
That's so true. I've seen this so many times actually.
I completely forget where I put it. So it's just like, oh my God, what have I done? Because it's that spare at the moment. It's like, oh, I'm going to stick in here and that's it. And then I never remember again.
But how's everyone's work going on? Do you have a job? Are you working from home? How is everyone treating you? So this afternoon actually, I was having an afternoon tea with my sister whilst trying on our sureki, which is the flauna, and we've been listening to the news in Cyprus from Crusoe. So we had a conference call connected with Cyprus, and we can hear the radio giving news about the COVID-19 and the numbers.
Wow, it's like going back in the war times, eh?
Yeah,
you're just sitting by the radio and waiting for the president or whoever's going to give the speech and say, we are going to a very, very tough time.
Yeah.
And we have to be together. Get your arms together. Literally both, isn't it?
So in Cyprus, apparently the numbers have been stable now. It's been going a lot better. It's been quite well. I think they had 20 new cases, so it's been doing really well. And I don't know how is everything in your country? Is the numbers better? Let us know. I can see here someone says post. Okay, do you want us to post this? Let me show you. Flaunes? Flaunes? You want me to post this on Flaunes? I don't know when it's going to reach you. That's the thing. And if I do post this, let's see if I post it with, I don't know, first class. I don't know. Will it reach?
Yeah, when is it going to reach, actually? Depends, yeah.
I really don't know. Let me put it properly. Voila.
This is
Enjoy.
The amount of efforts that gone into it. I can't even try it because this is all carbs.
Yeah,
I won't try it now, but because I'm doing a bulletproof diet, I'm going to try it over the weekend.
Over the weekend, yeah.
Hopefully, they still taste as good.
Yes. So I know I'm going to mention a bit about law, just a tiny bit, not much. And I'm going to refer to the Cyprus bar exams. I know a lot of Cypriot lawyers now, they're going to be doing the exams in order to qualify to become lawyers in Cyprus, in the Republic of Cyprus. So if you are interested to resolve past papers maybe, or if you need some help and guidance with your past papers, or perhaps to understand a bit about the core modules, let me know, drop me a DM and I can definitely help you out. If you've seen me yesterday, I didn't even realize I was wearing the Rolesa hoodie, which it may have been more appropriate. So I found, as we should meet some time ago, a company it's called Rolesa, and in that company we created content which is quite innovative for what it is in Cyprus, but what Cyprus has to offer you as a trainee lawyer. So we created digital content and notes for the Cyprus bar exam with other 15 lawyers, and we have put so much work and effort into it. So if you would want to know a bit more about it, make sure to check. We got a Facebook account, which is called Rolesa. We also have a YouTube, and we also have a website, so you can go and check it out. Or if you know someone doing now the exams in Cyprus and the trainee lawyers, let me know. I can see we have a few people on YouTube. I want to say thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being with us. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm currently thinking, I haven't spoken to you about it because you've been quite busy. I've been really thinking about the content on my YouTube channel as to what you would want to watch. What is that for you that you would want to perhaps explore, or you would like to know. So I've done a lot about how to become an international lawyer, because I get this question all the time. Everywhere I am, I'm going to be asked about how do you become one? What do you do? So I've created 2 videos in that, and I shared there and then when I had the opportunity about my life as a human rights lawyer. But I don't know what else you would want me to I got a bit stuck now, to be honest. So I want them to tell me what do you want to watch?
I can't tell you. Around law, this is not my forte.
It's not your forte, but you've got good ideas sometimes.
Ooh, I'm not sure if you like them, to be honest.
And I'm just going to say hi on YouTube. So another thing that I wanted to talk to you about, because I know that there's different people from different countries talking to us. Do you have any particular traditions that you're doing for Easter? I'm saying that because I'm gonna give an example. My mother-in-law, she was brought up in India, but she was surrounded by other Christians, so she would perceive the Easter in a different way that we do, and she would know about it. So where are you from? Do you celebrate Easter? Do you have bank holidays around it? Is there anything that you do for Easter?
A lot of people have already gone through the Easter as well last week, actually.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
guys are getting too excited this week, but last week Jesus was resuscitated.
We're a bit late.
Yeah, I know. But it's the same Jesus, by the way. Just got resuscitated twice.
It's the same God that we believe, and that's the God of love and care and respect.
Oh, yeah. Did we have that conversation already?
I don't know.
You probably had. We probably did.
Are we repeating ourselves?
This is you and your love and all your
my love and care to everyone. I just need to check quickly the oven, because I've got the flowers.
There you go. You've got a suggestion on what kind of video to put. So you can make videos relating to recent decisions and recent updates on legislations. Oh, is this similar to what I was saying? Recent decisions. This is just decisions that happen. Is this live cases? I mean, the real cases that are taking place and decisions from those cases, or do you mean? Well, I can't even go into it because I don't even got a clue.
I explain now, just a second. We've got 1 more minute. Let me just see. We've got one more minute on the oven for it to come. Perhaps, Dana, you can make videos relating to recent decisions, recent updates and legislations. Yes, so that will mean case law. So I hope that I don't bore you, whoever's watching too much about it. So there is 2 different kind of countries. So the world is divided into 2, what we call 2 different ways. The one way is that you have the legislation, the law that is telling you what steps that you have to take, what needs to be done, the substantive law. And then you have what is called, that's the civil law. And then on the other hand, you have the common law countries. So the common law countries is the UK is the leading example about it. And then you have Australia, New Zealand, US has a bit of that as well. So both the countries that have cases, such as, for example, if I would sue you, I would take you to the court. And if I would take it to the court, that will be documented unless some provisions will apply. So you can't find it in public places if you're dealing with children, if you're dealing with public cases at the family court. But those are the 2 main strands of law. In the UK, we have what we call the case law, and it's binding. So you can have right on the top, you can have cases, especially the Supreme Court cases. They will bound all the rest of the courts, the lesser courts. So that's why it's so important. If, for example, myself, if I wanted to convince a judge about a very particular issue, I would try to find a case or from the higher court, or sometimes if I can't find from the Supreme Court or the Court of Appeal, I would try to find a case from the county court, perhaps from a judge that, if you know a bit about the gossips and everything, you can find a judge that he kind of agrees on.
She will go on this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. All I did is go to my room for like 30 seconds, and then she's here for 10 minutes. So, God knows how long talking about this. I was going to ask, now that you've made some what do you call this? What do you call this? Is it dessert? Is it dessert?
It's like
it's a savory
pastry. Yeah.
Pastry. Is it savory? You have as a side
dish. I'm so sorry. I can text you later.
Yeah, that's fine. She will text you later. What I'm saying is, how about you ask everyone what are their favorite savory dishes?
Yes.
What are your favorite favorite dishes? So this is something you make around Easter.
Yeah.
What's your? But this is not your favorite dish, is it? Is this your favorite dish?
I like flaunes.
What's your favorite dish?
I like flaunes, but I like them with anari. So anari is when it's a cheese.
Oh my god! I don't know how you're standing here. Special moves.
I was with my one leg like a flamingo, and I think you're trying to place yourself, and the way you did it kind of just broke down a bit. So I like the flaunes with anari, but I couldn't find anari. So
is that your favorite one? Flaunes.
I like flaunes. This is flaunes. I love it with a nice cup of coffee in the morning.
So this is your favorite?
No, I like. Is it savoury that you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not talking about dessert. We're talking about savoury.
I like halloumi.
What is that?
It's with cheese, halloumi.
So it's basically cheese, or what is it?
No. I've changed my mind. Actually,
Oh my god.
I like olive pies. Olive pies.
My god.
Olive pies. They're my favorite. Olive pies. I made up my mind. Olive pies.
Is that the final one?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Yes, olive pie.
You go 1. You go 2.
We go 3.
You're final. You sure?
Yes, olive pie is my favorite. What about you?
Oh, mine is pastel de nata.
That's not savoury.
Very savoury. It's
What?
sweet and savoury.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Okay. I'll give it to you. I was thinking about
Oh,
it.
let me take the flaunes out. Wait.
Oh my god, I need to think about this. Is it? Did you know what the? I don't know what's it called then. I like the one with the cheese and pesto on it. What are they called?
What is it? Cheese and pesto. Yeah. Oh, that's like focaccia.
Yeah, focaccia. But focaccia is the bread, though. Focaccia is bread. It's it's with the focaccia bread, but it's the cheese and pesto.
Then I need your help.
Okay, 1 second. Let me do it.
There you go. I nearly dropped it. So I'm trying to be careful. It's really hot. So I'm using the pizza stone to make the flaunes, to get the taste from the traditional oven, which is really nice.
What do you want me to take out?
Yeah, just take it out, and if you can bring it here so I can place it on the
all of it.
Yeah. Be careful, yeah. Oh, just don't take the. Okay, whatever. That's fine.
See how I rock.
Okay, he took the whole thing. I didn't need this one.
Which one?
This one, because
that's fine, but I did like. I can make it easier.
Be careful, yeah. Nice.
So you just want this bit.
Yeah.
One else can see it. So what are your favorite savouries? Or maybe sweets as well. Does anyone got favorite sweets? Okay, what's your favorite sweet?
Okay, this is extremely hot. Oh, that's why I got the mats here, so you can place them on so we don't burn them. It's fine.
Be careful.
Do you want to bring the tzureika as well so I can put the egg wash? Okay, so I'm going to bring now the tzureika so we can put the egg wash on it now, and I'm going to put them in the oven, and that's going to be the last thing that's going to go in the oven now. And I can't wait for it. But tell me what your beautiful Easter dishes are. Let me know. I would like to hear from you.
Or from your favorite, from your, because this is your Easter. Your Easter is like the biggest event, isn't it, for Greek Orthodox?
For Greek Orthodox Christianity, definitely there's a huge celebration of Christianity because Jesus.
If you've got your own celebrations and if you've got special dishes in there, talk us, tell us about what those are. Which ones you like, which ones you don't like, why?
Yeah, there is a lot more. So I like to do as well what's called the Easter cookies, which I'm going to make.
Do you want to put this in there?
Yes, please. Can you bring them? And I can do that. Now I'm just going to show you now how we egg wash the tzureika, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'm going to let you go to carry on with everything you do. So let's bring the tzureika. Oh. Look at this, babies here. Oh my God, my plump just beauties. Look at them. It's just, there is something about homemade baking. It gives you great satisfaction, not just for you, but for the rest of the family members. Everyone feels happy. You feel happy. Everyone feels happy. And happiness, it is the panacea for everything. Yeah, happiness is the panacea for everything. My love, it is extremely hot in here because you left the oven on. And you have to close it, and we have to put the tzureika in as well.
This is what I mean. I've never baked in my life.
It's baking hot in here. Shit. It's like sauna. Oh my God.
Yeah, we can't go to the sauna, so I thought I'll make it easy for everyone, you know?
He
Just do it at home.
took out the flounders and he left the oven open. Okay. Just bear with me.
Which one you want to do?
Yeah, if you can just bring the tsurekia.
Oh, you want this?
Yeah. And there is one last flour. So this is, I'm going to be posting a lot of them. Yes. And tsurekia, there we are. And I'm going to put, so I need the egg wash that is there in the golden ball. And I also need the, the almonds. So it means I'm doing that beautifully. Well done, my love. So I'm going to put a bit of an egg wash, not too much, because I tend to then kind of burn it.
Who here knows how to bake, by the way?
All of you. You're amazing. All of you can bake.
Do you guys know how to bake? Yes, no? You're like if you like to bake. I can see it.
Do you know how to bake? You make a like
I ain't gotta go bake, isn't it? So I'm just gonna go like that. There you go. Go like.
Oh my god, baking. It requires...
It's not flying. That means there's not a lot of people know how to bake. Oh my god. Maybe we need to do a baking session here, you know?
Baking session.
So I can learn and you guys can learn as well.
It all requires its love in anything you do. So I'm going to do it. It's a bit unorthodox, but I'm going to
I'm sure just with love you can't just bake, you know? I have a lot of love for you, baby, but that doesn't mean that I know how to bake.
Look at that. And the other way around. This requires definitely some set of skills to do it. I'm going to put a bit more. It's going to get nice and toasted.
Well, these almonds are what? You've washed them or what is it?
So I removed the peel of this. Your mum helped me actually.
Oh.
And what you can do in those ones,
sticky,
you can put fillings inside. You can put jam. You can put Nutella. But I couldn't be asked because I've baked so much today. And I make fruit lunch as well, so I couldn't be asked. And you're both very amazing. Thank you so much, Jahid. You're amazing as well. Do you bake? Let us know. Do you bake?
Do you bake?
And what's your favorite? What do you bake normally? Maybe you can send us pictures of what you bake. Okay, so I think I've been very generous with the...
There you go. Julia says in Italy, they have an Easter savory cake with spinaches, boiled eggs and cheese in it. Oh, sounds good, huh? I'm not a big fan of spinach, but...
I love spinach.
And don't mention focaccia. I miss it. Oh, this looks delicious, brother.
Let me see.
I will tell you if it's actually delicious or not. Only in the weekend because I can't have enough.
Which one is that? Boiled eggs and cheeses in it. Julia, what's the name of it? You ring some bells, definitely. Hello. Do you want to put it in the oven?
Yeah.
Can you put it for half an hour?
Does it need to be right at the top?
No, if you can put it, not on the very top of it, but on the second layer. That would be good.
And for how long?
If you can put it for half an hour, and now, oh, we have more flour on this. I didn't realize. It's fine.
Well,
Put there. Yeah, just put it. I've got some more.
Do you want me to put it here or?
No. I'm going to put it in the pizza stone. I'll show you what I've got. So those are the flourness. I'm going to have to put the egg wash, and I'll show you what I've got. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe I need to stick this in.
No, I want to show.
Hot.
No, I want to show to our friends what the stone is, and then you can put it in. So I'll show you how I made my flourness. So this is a pizza stone. Okay, this is boiling hot now because it's been in the oven. So this is a pizza stone, and then it gives a beautiful crust on the. Let me show you.
It's nice for baking, isn't it?
Yeah, let me show you. This is extremely hot now. So you can see it made. You could have done it from the oven as well. I don't doubt that, but I don't know. I tried to do as much of the traditional things I could have done. So this is what it looks like, and it looks adorable. It looks adorable. So I'm going to put my egg wash now here. And so earlier we mentioned about the Italian Easter savory cake, which has got spinach, boiled eggs, and cheese in it. And it's called torta pascalina, which means little Easter cake. That is adorable, little Easter cake. No, I never heard of it before. I know pascalina would mean little Easter. It's called torta pascalina.
Oh, nice. Torta.
Oh, what did I put?
Pascalina.
Pascalina, which is like
Pasqua.
Pasqua.
In Portuguese, we call it Pasqua.
Oh.
What is it?
Looking on good. Yep. So
my God, your baking keeps going, yeah? It's a day of baking day.
And Sarah, very good afternoon to you too, Sarah. How are you? How is life treating you? Are you having your coffees and teas now? Let's not forget it's afternoon tea. We're all chilling together in those difficult times. That's the whole purpose of making those lives with you guys, each and every one of you, is to celebrate the moments of connectivity worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Because we may be physically distant, but we're not socially distant.
Oh, someone's gone into it. Oh my God. Yeah, that took a while, you know. She always just like, because everyone keeps saying socially distant, and I've had this quite a bit of I wouldn't say anger actually. I'm just not happy that
the terminology.
With the fact that they're using socially distant, because we're currently not socially distant. We are actually quite close together. Indeed. We are basically physically distant, and yes. I think that's what we all should be saying. I'm not going to repeat myself because I mentioned that before, and then I can carry on going about this for a very long time. So I'm going to park that one.
But I'm going to say something in Greek. Επανάληψη μητήρ μαθήσεως, which means if you repeat it, it's a good thing to do. It's a good practice. So don't be afraid to repeat yourself, and it's a good thing to repeat. You know?
So connect yourself socially, by the way, with everyone, all your friends, all your families,
exactly,
and all your loved ones, and everyone I'd like to see.
You have to stay.
But keep your distance. Maintain your distances.
Did I put egg wash in here? I don't know. I think it looks like, is it? Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like it.
Well, does it make a difference if you put too much or put too less?
No, not really, to be honest.
Then you might as well put it because it doesn't look like it.
No, this has been, I can see.
We've got another 5 in here. This is going to be like, I don't know how many we're going to eat.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. And I'm going to have to, I said this before actually with you guys, that I'm going to post to some of my friends as well, because they couldn't get some of the traditional spices that I need to make flaunes and tsurekia. So I'm making, and I'm going to post it over to them, tsurekia and flaunes. And I'm going to try to prepare like a nice package to send it over to them. Small things can make you very happy. For me, what makes me happy is a nice cappuccino.
Ooh, is that what you want? This is a sign. This is how you know that you've been together for. You've been together for so long that it's like a nice cappuccino. It's like, I'm not going to ask you that I need it. I'm just going to say that a nice cappuccino would be nice, and I need to oblige as always.
It's the tactical moves that we do there and there.
My God, look at you, eh?
Are you going to make me an espresso?
Oh yeah, sure.
It's fine. I can have an espresso actually. I don't mind.
Let me make it a cappuccino.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can have espresso. So I've done the egg wash. It's done. I'm going to place it over here. Be careful, yeah. And I'm going to have some of the almonds. Send me some pictures of flaunes that you have made, please, if you have. And if you made even other traditional Easter cakes, such as, for example, torta pasquilina, I would love to see a picture of this.
Oh, where's the milk gone? You've been using everything.
We've been using some of the milk. You can use the blue one actually.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
What I'm going to do now, moment of truth. I'm going to cut one flauna for you.
Oh, let's have a look. This is what I need to see. So I can have the cheese in the middle. But I can't have the actual.
Do you want to bring a knife, my love?
Pastry. Huh?
A knife.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. So we have the flauna ready. We're going to put it in the air and we're going to cut it to see how well it is now.
Yeah, it's not just good to you. How about you cut? How hard are they?
No, they're not hard actually. They're good. Oh shit!
Don't break the plate.
Excuse my language.
Can you see? Can you guys see? Try. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Try. Let's hear it. Let's be honest. Go and try.
Do you want to tell Christina to come and do a testing? She's like on it every time. Oh yeah.
How about you try it?
I'll try it. Let me see. This is my very first time making flaunes. Okay, I've seen it many times from my grandmother who passed away 2 years ago. So here we go. Moment of truth.
Ooh. She's obviously going to say it's great, isn't it? Yeah, obviously. I think the only way to check it is it as good as your grandma's?
Mm.
Yeah. Are you being honest? What is it? Is it not good?
Wait,
No, you're processing it. Well, on the TVs, you know, and every time you watch a cookery show, they just make it and then they try and it's like before they've really tested it. It's like, oh my god, it's amazing, amazing. I thought you're gonna do the same.
baby, they edit the videos. Do you know what I mean? Then because until the spices goes through your head.
Spices go through your head. Really?
I'm sorry, very poor English.
Oh my god, I didn't know spices go through your head. I thought they go through your mouth. I didn't know your head tastes it. You know? Wow.
I'll tell you what.
We've got different methods. I'll just learn something about my wife.
From a neurological perspective, it goes through the head as well. Okay, I'll tell you what, yeah. I liked it, but I put a bit of sugar in my cheeses. So I had loads of cheese and I put a bit of sugar in it. And I think it was too much of sugar. So there's a big contradiction between my cheese and the sugar.
That's probably because you don't like that much sugar. Because normally, anything normal cake that we have, you always complain about the amount of sugar there is. So you always have a lot less sugar and salt.
Yeah, I don't like too much sugar. I'm not a big fan of it actually, or salt. Too much of it. No, yeah. Are we gonna go for a walk later on, baby?
We will. Walk, keep you active. Are you guys doing exercise at home?
Exercises at home.
You know, keep your bodies moving, keep your mind moving, keep yourself sane.
And we go for like an hour walk, and what we do is like we go there, we brainstorm, we talk, we analyze everything, and then we come back.
We come up with new ideas, and then we go a lot of work.
A lot of work. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave you and love you. Take care. I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's live, and I'm gonna have my cappuccino and bring my family, my mother-in-law, to do some testing.
Ooh, that's the moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Love you loads.
Love you. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Stay safe. And you got to go. Does he go? Yes.